Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to those who are already here. How are you today? Let me just over real quick. Hello, Guild. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am good. A slight headache, but I'll get through it. I'll survive. And my cat's being a little bitch. Hold on. Gotta move some. But I'm okay. I'm very excited to possibly finish Finding Paradise today, though. Play. Please don't go full screen. I beg of you. You went full screen. Always go full screen. Yeah, I'm glad to have you here as well. I appreciate it. Wait, might be a little too loud. And I might be a little too... But yeah, I appreciate you being here as well. Makes me very happy. Hi, baby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Load. 3 hours. Garfield, don't eat the things. Don't eat the things. Please. Let's get it. Yeah. We were continuing to the next memento. No, he shouldn't eat the things. He's gonna get diarrhea. We're on a plane. Hello, Aki. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, the chunker's being a little bitch again. Making the noodles. Very nice. Don't make so much noise, please. I think we went forward again. We keep like looping through the older times and the younger times. Very weird. Watching the chicken while making a shack in Minecraft. I might go to Minecraft after stream. But I kind of want to, if I finish Finding Paradise one time, I kind of want to see if my PC would survive Phasmophobia. Well, so much for the cliffhanger. Whether you became a pilot, huh? More like cliffhanger. Hunger? Oakland Center, Cactus 135, cruising flight level 3990. Cactus 135, Oakland Center, altimeter setting 3007. See ya. Altimeter 3007. So many numbers. Altimeter 3007, Cactus 135, out. See, Greenhorn, you gotta play by the rules and use them proper radio words. Every single time. Okay, wait, I just noticed this guy only remembers the captain's mustache. That's the only thing that isn't like white noise. Even when you're not on the radio, at home to your wife. I do have new point reward, many new point reward, actually. Kilt gave me the ideas for sound alerts. But the chief instructor said, "Do I look like the chief instructor? Is her face also endowed with this award-winning mustache?" Garfield, don't go outside. Don't think I'll be going easy on you because this is your first flight with the company. Well, the mustache is important? Yeah, he probably hammered a lot on the mustache. Oh, height weight. As my first officer, there's only 2 things I ever want to hear from you. They're yes, Captain, and landing gear down. That's funny, sir. Do I look funny to you? No, you don't, sir. What did I just say about the only 2 things I expect to hear from you? Yes, Captain. So I do look funny to you. Landing gear down? Son of a gun. They send me all the brainless pretty ones. This can't be serious. Here, I want that award, man. Well, you know how memories get exaggerated sometimes. I hope. Receive note, Captain Earth, and the note has a picture of a mustache. Ooh, only 2 memories this time. Yes, Captain. I had one request, do not send me a gourd. And what do? They send me a gourd. Is he still keeping journals in this thing? It's just some sort of pre-flight checklist glued on there. Okay. Oh, damn, hello. Well, how was the first day? Is Captain Ernst always like that? I barely did a thing but sit there. Yeah, you should probably get used to that for a while. Forget about him, though. You got any plans for the night? The other flight attendants and I were thinking of taking you out for some drinks to celebrate. Oh, tell them thanks, but I better head straight back home. My wife's just about halfway into her first trimester. I'm away for long enough as it is. Wow, double congrats. Got a name pick yet? Yeah, we're thinking Asher. Oh, that's adorable. Yeah. Where's the... We need a memory. A memento. Oh. I cannot go up there. I cannot go here. Oh, there we are. Prepare the memento. Please don't make it too hard. Ah, what the fuck? Those are a little new. There we are. I gotta say, these puzzles are much better than the ones into the moon. Make more sense. And we're a team? Go on, ask him. Okay. Go on, ask him. Excuse me? Are you an airline pilot? It's a small It's a small municipal airport, kid. You won't find any airlines here. I'm a charter pilot. You looking to charter a plane? I'm looking to learn to fly. Can you teach me? Looking for an early start, huh? Sounds like you want to talk to the flight school instead. Make a turn up ahead and follow the hall. They'll do with you at dispatch. See? I told you it's worth a try. Oh, this is adorable. Okay. I wanna go here. Hello. Ah, give me my fix, you stupid thing. Why do I never learn? Up the hall and to the right. Hey, I don't know if I've seen you. I don't think I've seen you around here. Yeah, I'm trying to find out how to become a pilot. Oh, that's simple. You get an instructor and you train. I'm actually working on my own licenses. Halfway down. Halfway done, in fact. Isn't it expensive to train? Yeah, but that's why I'm working here part-time. It pays not much, but the discounts on the training flights help. Oh. I bet he knows something about it. Okay. Hey, yo. Hey, it's the painting! A painting of a flying single-engine plane. This was the painting hanging in Colin's attic in the present day. Interesting. I want to get Imposter Factory after I finish this one. I know Miss Gibbs played it. And there's some cry moments. Let's see. Saw them in the classroom. Oh, they walk so slow. Hello, Andy! Welcome, welcome, welcome! What in the world is that? Just leaving something for the class? Maybe the head should have been smaller for aerodynamic sake. Who cares? It's got extra propulsion coming out of its butt. Getting all the peeps in there. Exactly. Well, maybe someone's find amusement in this. I didn't get a memory from that. Onye-chan? Did you guys hear that as well, by the way? Please tell me you did. Yes. Hello, Kinetics. Welcome, 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 welcome. We're doing some more Finding Paradise. A poster of the control panel of a small aircraft. Let's go. There's a lot of sound stuffs now. Hello. There are airplanes outside. I bet this is where they dispatch them. Oh. Hey, you don't have much to say today. We do offer flight training and you do meet the requirements, but it's costly. Is there any other way at all? Well, that's not up to me to say, but why don't you check with the owner? He's on break right now, and I'll let you know you. I can't talk today. The owner of the entire airport? Yep, it's his family-owned airport. His office is at the other side of the hall. Did you hear that? It's family-owned. What does that mean? It means that it's owned by a family. Duh. And also that's probably mafia. Mafia? What? Mafia? And I'm behind you, you know? Yeah, just like in The Godfather. Let's go visit. What? Silly kids. Alright. We just need one more memory. Oh, Mel, thank you for the sub. 8-month streak. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Actually talked to the owner of the airport. Well, they said it's a small airport, so I understand. Mel does keep the stream going. You've gotta be kidding me. Oh, you the kid they told me about. Oh my god, kill me. You would! Once I get my money again, I'm gonna support you guys as well, because, you know, my internship still hasn't paid me, unfortunately. But look, sir, I don't want any trouble. Of course you don't, son. This is literally mafia. I just popped in to say hi and show you my support. I'm leaving almost immediately again, but have fun. I will have fun. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I shall hit them all day. There's words out on the street that you want to become a pilot. Yes, sir. But you have no experience. No, sir. No background. No. And you have no money. I don't, sir. Yet you come here on the day of my own daughter's flight exam to request my hospitality, to make use of my facility without an offer. Do you disrespect me and my family's airport? Oh my, what the fuck? Psst. Tell him you've got strong arms that can help around the airport. I got reasonably strong arms. Oh, are you saying you're up for work? Yes, you are. Yeah, I am. Interesting proposal. The disrespect. It's true, there have been a few positions opening up recently. Perhaps we could use a hand. Very well, your offer is one I won't refuse. What am I looking at? Another Amaretto, Sour Ricardo, and hold the Amaretto. What the fuck? You work for me now. And with the earnings, you shall pay for your training, one flight at a time. Quick, thanking him a step back. Thank you for your kindness, sir. See, you did it. Wait a minute. All that's happened is just that I applied for a job. Shh, you're practically the underboss now. So, assuming exaggeration of memories, is this like racist to Italians? I can't tell. Italian isn't a race, Neil. But he does seem to have a tendency for getting creative with his memories. Maybe that's what he gets for watching the movie when he's 8. Anyhow, let's see if the Dawn has anything for us. Note, first job. Shame on you! Shame on your cow! Instead of dishonor. Same reference. Oh, I do love Love Friends. I love Mulan. Mamma mia. An Amaretto sour drink without the Amaretto. Ew, that's the fucking memento? Okay. I don't even know what it is. Great. Oh, Jesus. There you go. What is that? Oh, it's whiskey or a drink. Alcohol? Oh, they're out on a date? Or vacation? Honeymoon. Finally, some tropical air. Is there honeymoon? Oh. There you go, sir. Your Amaretto Sour. Amaretto Sour. Hold the Amaretto. Thanks, just the way I like it. And for you, lady, your Amaretto Sour. Hold the sour. Why, thank you. I didn't know you guys make this. Are you gonna be able to handle all that lemon juice? It's an old favorite. It's lemon juice. It's just a glass of lemon juice. We're actually here. You've wanted to visit for a long time now, haven't you? Is it everything you dreamed it would be? Well, when you've got expectations. But yes, it's still beautiful. How about you, though? You know, spending half our savings on a delayed honeymoon and all that. Oh, it's a delayed honeymoon. Hey, now's not the time to think like that. We'll bounce back up. I got quite a few gigs waiting for when we get back. Oh yeah, for those who don't know, she's a pianist. She plays the piano. Not to mention your new job, Mr. Airline Pilot. Don't jinx it, it might still be a while until I start with the company. Besides, the pay's not gonna be good for a while. Hey, as long as you get to wear the cool shades. I talked with Maria last week. We got the flexible hours arranged. So we're ready, huh? Yep, as ready as we're gonna be. You know, this might be the last trip like this we'll have in a long time. We'll make the little bastard pay for all the vacations we missed it one day. In the meantime, all the more reason to enjoy the rest of it. Here's to the rest of it. Yeah, here's... Shit. Oh. You know, it do sound pretty good being a Mr. Airline Pilot. He's swearing a lot. Boo, fella. Note, regret, sloppy start. Oh, we're getting so many regrets. What's the memento? Blah 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 blah. Very mad. A small, uninhabited aquarium. Well, that seems redundant. Maybe I should change careers. No, please. We're doing so well now. Oh, she's in the water. Come on, Colin. The water's not that cold. Those marshmallows are totally gonna get overcooked. Oh, they're having so much fun. Aww. Wait, gotta crack my knuckles. I think that's the little house they rented. Looks like the Bahamas or something. Very cute though. Fia, you still awake? Oh no, she's dead. She's long gone. Told you lemon juice is the way to go. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. A blank piece of paper. Looks like he's about to lay down some rhymes. Since when does the Bahamas look like a horror movie? Well, it's night. No? That hibiscus. This is more of a suitable place for that kind of flower. There you go. It's just night. Yay, backtracking! Oh, at least it's a beach. Gotta go all the way back. At least they're self-aware. We still haven't had a scare yet, as in the guy almost dying. And to the moon that we would have had one already. Is the paper, the towel, the I don't know. I don't know what it is. Prepare the memento. Oh, okay, the napkin is a thing. Some triggers change the memory lanes themselves. Okay. Okay. This is a little more difficult because this whole row is blocked off. Never mind. I feel so much smarter in this game. Activate the memento. We're slowly coming together. I think a lot happened while he was a teen, because now they're like adolescent. Hey, your shift's about to start at the shop. Okay, I'm almost done here. Did you even get your homework done yet? I'll do it when there are no customers. Sneaky, I like it. Did you get yours done? Hehe, good one. Okay. We still have not seen Sophia and Holland meet, and we still haven't seen what happened to Faye. So that might be a thing. I don't think there's anything here. So we're just gonna go inside. CEST. Oh, he's sweeping. Psst, that new kid they hired is really quiet. Yeah, but at least he gets the work done. Doesn't he have a scheduled flight this afternoon? Yeah, but we're playing short because someone snagged the blown tire. Unless someone gets cancelled, I don't think he'll get to fly. Does he even have an instructor yet? Beats me. Hey, I think they're talking about you. I know. Shh. Oh, that's rude. They're just shit-talking him behind his back. A blurred entry about working at the airport and Faye falling asleep on the wing of the plane. There's also some random class notes about runways. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. I'm not that interested in that. And that's how equilibrium is achieved through the 4 forces of flight. Any questions? Why does the plane have a cat's head? I don't know. It was on there when I got here, so I just rode over it. Every single time. Here, let me get that for you. You just gotta unhook it from the inside and... Wow, that is some crazy maneuvering, kid. I've been here for years and I could never figure that thing out. You must have like some kind of magical vending power. I only know because I have to clean it, so... He's gonna get fired for that. Okay, here's $24 and change. Why switch a bitch? What did it do? Well, that's a lot of pennies. It's okay, I have all day. Whoa, that's a lot of pennies. You can only buy 94, like... What? No. You can buy 100. Hello, Gibbous, you did miss a bit. You should be able to buy 100. He got a job at the airport, so he could pay for flights, and we just saw the delayed honeymoon of Sophia and Colin. But we still haven't seen how they met or what happened to Faye. Just like that, huh? I guess everyone has their reason to start flying. And what about you? Well, just between you and me, flight instructing isn't my real passion. I read it before I skipped. In fact, before I came here to teach, I was an acrobatic skywriting pilot. Oh, the music! We haven't heard this one in a while. Wow, like making stuff appear in the sky with plane trails? Yep, I was darn good too. But then I got fired. Why? Total discrimination, I tell you. It was all because they found out I'm an illiterate who dropped out of school. Did they care that I was the most skillful pilot in the fleet? No. But just because I don't read good, they dropped me like a hot potato. Ugh, it roused me up just thinking about it. Yeah, that really doesn't sound fair. Well, maybe if I need your service one day, I'll be able to hire you. Thanks, kid. Man, first you give me my soda, then you vow to give me my life meaning again. I see that I'm gonna have to flight instruct the heck out of you. Oh, you found a flight instructor. My theory still stands. Yeah, like all 4 theories we have now. Awesome, but then I took an arrow to the knee. I used to be a flight instructor. Like you. Justice for Barry. That went well. Hello. She sure makes herself at home. We might be in a bit of a runt. There's still a memory leak missing, and the readings indicate we've activated everything in the area. Maybe we could stimulate his memory somehow? Hopefully, let's keep our eyes open. Wait, now I gotta look around. Look at you 2 fools jumping around. Did I not activate you? Oh, it makes a sound. Hurry up and count the pennies, kid. You're holding up the line. Whoa, that's a lot of pennies. It's okay, I have all day. Can you count the pennies? Damn. I don't know what to do. I'm a little lost. Do I have to read the note? Oh, Jesus. Did you feel that? What? I don't know. Some kind of a breeze. That's a car. I am so sorry. Oh, this wasn't open earlier. Did you do that? If I did, you would know. I've literally been right behind you the whole time. In fact, I don't even know. I'm just following you in a constant manner. Vroom! Vroom! En dan mag ik ook de bomb mill. There we go. Yes, what's wrong? What the fuck? Hold on. I see a lot happening. What the fuck? What the heck is this? I have almost 6k points. No, don't use them. I don't know. But it seems like this may be our ticket out of this memory. So, what? We need a way to continue and this place just magically opens itself up? In the most unsettling way, no less? I'm not sure what's going on with this place either, but there's only one way to go now. Come on, we gotta jump. Oh, hell no. I can't even look down. That's the eye from Lord of the Rings. Sauron. The fuck? Meow! Oh god, it goes on for so long too. The only way to find out, Neil. Okay, I'm jumping in. 3, 2. Quit pushing me off ledges, Eva! What? I didn't push you. The fuck you didn't? Holy shit! Whoa! Hey, you hanging on alright? What is even going on and why is this happening? I can't look at chat right now, it's going by itself. Wait, turn your ham down. I think I see them inside. What is even going on and why is this happening? You're doing just fine, we're not gonna die. Even I was looking around, made me look around. You got more people than 1 mil. And Aki's just enjoying herself. Now, do you have to run away in sight? I think so. Okay, fly the approach and don't forget the cockpit check. Mixture full rich, primer in and locked. 0 Yankee Romeo, clear to land runway 21. 0 Yankee Romeo. We're too high, get some flaps in there. Speed, lower the nose. Alright, I have control. Oh, thank god. Oh, this man. I didn't realize I could do more with my points. Yeah, I'm slowly adding more. Hold on, looks like we're gonna land. There is a timer on them though, so don't even try it. I might reduce the timer. I'll think about it. Maybe if you ask nicely. What the fuck am I looking at? Hey, you all good? No, Eva, I'm not all good. In fact, I'm dead. Get the v up. Alright. Alright, work. We did it. Rip deal. How the hell do you have almost 18k points? Did that mountain just get bigger? I don't know. I wasn't watching. Is it normal to feel kind of dizzy? Don't worry, you'll get past it in time. You know what? Here, take my hat. Ah, you remind me of back when I was a young lad. As in back then I also knew someone else who was nervous like me. Hey, you look pretty cool in that. This was nothing compared to the acrobatic skywriting flights I've done, I'll tell ya. One day, I'm gonna get back to that. Well, get a degree first. I love that game over screen. Memento found. Bam, right in the noggin. Another headshot, Eva. No scope. Booyah, give him the concussion. You're lucky I programmed my head to be as hard as a rock. You sure planned ahead. Learn to read, Barry. And think. There you go. Activate the memento. Wait, killed. Is your name Barry? Sophia, will you marry me? Damn it, Barry! Oh no. We're gonna have some lovely moments here. Love that. Well, you didn't warn him. No, regret misspelled proposal. Did he? So that's why he got fired. Oh, already the memento. Damn it, Barry. This is a very short memory. Where are we? Ooh, we're slowly coming together though. I mean, no, it isn't. Slowly coming together. Here you go. Sure, it's not Barry. Seriously, only one single orb for the memory of his proposal. Hey, at least he remembered it. What the hell's what? A guitar made of human skin. Oh, Mokoro, that's a cello case. What the fuck? It's literally a cello case. Killed has seen some shit. Oh, now we're back to Faye. I think we're slowly getting closer though. Yeah, we were. Oh, there might be like a pivotal point in there. Man, how are you able to pilot an airplane and not drive a car? Priorities, thanks to you. Come on, we're gonna be late. Oh, they look so cute now, please. She's sure getting lots of screen time compared to his wife at his proposal. There's something about her that really bothers me. Oh, don't take it so personally. It's not like Colin's your husband. That's not what... Ugh, never mind. What's happening? What is this? Hey, actually... What's the matter? You know, I think I'm gonna pass on this one. It's your first rehearsal with them, right? You're nervous enough as it is. Hey, I'm not nervous. And even if I were, well, you being there would help. I guess, but I can't always hang around, you know? Besides, you'll be able to concentrate better without me hanging about. Look at Mill go. Hey, remember how you always used to tell me about your day after school? Why don't you go on ahead and you can tell me about it after the year with the... You know what? Okay, then it's decided. Bye! You'll be fine. What? Wow, what a wacky gal. Oh, the stream delay is insane for me. Then refresh. There's a thing for refresh. Wow, what a wacky gal. Note, wacky gal. Wait, I want to take a look at the notes. We have a few more notes now. Let's see. No. God damn it. Regret, absent. Calling Miss the Bird of Asher. Flying, face gesture for calling to find an airport or look for a way. Captain Ernst, award-winning mustache. It is, but I know how long the delay is. First job, practically the underboss. Regret, sloppy start. A sloppy start to the long-awaited honeymoon. Regret, misspelled proposal. A messed up proposal message for the whole city to see. Wait, I didn't even think of that. Wacky gal, someone's a little cuckoo in the head. I didn't even think that the whole city would see the proposal as well. Aw, but he wants her there. Come for such a party pooper? Why? What'd he do? What'd he do? Hey, the rehearsal's about to start. Chop chop. Hello, Ravi! Welcome. Hi. How are you? We're doing some nice Finding Paradise. Couple of blank pages. Oh, memento found. Just leaving a lurk with the volume low since I haven't played this yet. Oh, right! You haven't played this yet. I will let you know how it is at the end. Like, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but I'm gonna tell how worth it is. Ravi, you should totally post your tattoo in the Discord, in my Discord server. People should see your tattoo. Already found paradise because I see you, darling. Oh, see you, Bias. Hello, honey. Welcome. How are you today? Is this the right place? Oh, they meet. Swear to God. Seabass. I'm doing well, Seabass. How are you? I asked him to come to the gym, but he at work. Well, you know, he also has work. He has big priorities, Pippi. When are you starting streaming? We're trying to get Rafi to start streaming soon. We want to get him in there, you know? Started from a concert yesterday. Oof. Yeah, I saw your concert. I saw the concert on your Instagram. Might be sometime over the next few months. Yes, definitely. You better. What kind of tattoo you got? If Rafi should just post it, you know, in the Discord, in like pics, because it's a very nice tattoo. Ooh, there we go. Is this the right place? Ugh, I can't believe I'm late. Dear meeting. The concert was alright, to be honest. I didn't know the band, but went with a friend because she didn't want to go alone. Aw, Lucas, true friendship. I love that. I also see Ravi already got a fan base over here. It just shows how much you do for my channel already. Oh, is that Sophia? I guess so. Note, meeting Sophia. Finally. Okay, stop everything. Something was off around bar 36. From somewhere on my right side. By someone in the cello section. Someone sitting in the second row toward the front. Colin, is it? I think you were rushing a bit. Better watch that. I will. Ravi is Twitch famous even without streaming. Exactly. Do you know how bad that is, Ravi? Had a better time making jokes while the opening bands played than the actual concert. Oh, well, that's a bit sad, but at least you went with a friend, you know? Yes, Ravi posted his tattoo! I love the tattoo! Yo, join the fan club. Alright, let's pick back up from bar 35. Right into the solo. Ready? Oh, wow. Thank you, one of my old housemates did it for me. She became an apprentice a few months back. Oh yeah, you told me that. I was like... It took me a moment to realize what the tattoo was. First of all, was it a Pokemon full heal? But it looks cool. Yeah! It's like the paper rabbit from To the Moon for those who aren't watching and looking in the Discord right now. It's the paper rabbit from To the Moon. The blue and yellow one. It's so good. Let's see. To be fair, I haven't found anything as noteworthy as the game To the Moon yet with this one. Might just be me. What the fuck? Oh, you son of a gun. Oh, I hate this. I don't know, the paper rabbit. Oh, it was like a really big thing in To the Moon. It was like one of her favorite memories or something. Or his favorite memories. Activate the momento. What happened? Alright, I'm done with mine. Me too. Let's see what you... What is that? My best effort. Going on dates already. He sure moves fast. Well, we're still skipping around. Sometimes probably past. Oh, we're slowly going to the climax, I think. Oh! A quick pencil sketch! She's such an artist. Oh, a quick pencil sketch. Gee, I wonder who he learned to draw from like that from. Art, darling. No, not better than you. How dare you? I will fist fight you right here. Okay, I will be lurking now. Take care. Yeah, take care, Ravi. I appreciate you. You can do exclamation lurk if you want. Oh, I didn't read it. What's the night behind the Denny's? I didn't see what they were saying. I got so distracted. I'm so sorry. Whoa, for a... For a cephalopod? Cephalopod? It sure is cuddly. It actually kind of tickles. Oh my god. Regret ink attack. I don't know big words. I only know smaller, bigger words. Let's see, up here. We need the memento and a memory link. What's happening? Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. She's seeing something. Jellyfish! Are you feeling alright, Eva? So many of them! Well, it's good to have interests other than gardening, I guess. A giant walled aquarium. Go take care of this memory, will you? Just leave me be for a while. Right. I'll look for a bit too. I need to do some research. Research on what? Exactly. Well, I guess I've always loved the piano. But... jelly and shark. When I was a kid, I had a piano teacher. Every time I played, she made me feel like the worst pianist in the world. Research on all the things that make you gorgeous. Ah, see bad. For a while, I stopped going and I stopped playing. But I guess I was a kid with no self-esteem because it really got to me. And whenever I doubted myself, I'd remember her words. One day, I had enough. And I said to myself, someday I'm going to be a concert pianist. It's a big list. But isn't that letting her dictate what do you do with your life? Well, I guess I have a weird way of seeing things. To me, it doesn't matter how much which path I take, as long as I make the most of it. There's only so little time in this life, and we'd never be able to do it all what we want. No matter what we do, there will always be other things to try, other paths to take. So in the end, I think I just have to be satisfied with the ones I took. But I'm just blabbering now. Enough about me. How about you? What made you want to become a pilot? I'm making a meal plan since I'm getting into gymming again. Ah, very fair. Very fair. I wanted to fly to place. That's it? A long time ago, a friend of mine went somewhere far away. I guess I just wanted to go find them again. Wait, did we lose Faye? Did she move away? Anything important going up on there? I'm not sure. I was staring at the shark. Okay, call me when we're ready to move on. If we're going to France, I do need to be beach body ready. No, you don't. I don't want other people to look at you. Did we lose Faye? Did she move away? Okay, Gibbous, what are your figures now? If you're a body on the beach, you have a beach body. Body already amazing, but good luck. I don't know, my brain cells evaporated. Him on the beach, mommy. Hey! You wanna get your ass whooped? I am hella confused. There you go. I'm also looking for an ass whooping. Hey, we're good to move on now. Well then, I'll catch right up. Paper plane. Nobody interacts with her, save for him. Yeah, fair. Is it imaginary friend? Imaginary friend. Hello, Mel. Welcome. I totally missed that. I said something about your shirt taking your time. This is back? Yeah, we're going in like a loop. So we went from... Hold on. Please. We went from here to here, and then to here to like this. It went back and forth, and now we're slowly reaching a climax, I think. Hey, no one's kicking me out. Good thing I got my hours in time, huh? You better have. It's gonna be a different world out there. Ready to go? Yeah, in a moment. You're done with your jellyfish face. It's not a face, and yes. What's going on here? Not sure yet, but the place sure looks deserted. I think he got his hours in time because they were going bankrupt or something. Under our plane? No one will be here to see it anyway. Just try the fucking plane. Be nice. Be for love. Notice of airport closure. I have a moon shirt that said it's not a face. It's so nice out today, by the way. Oh my god. Balcony straight vibes. I guess all things come to an end. Note, closed airport. Oh, the shop is closed, the cafeteria is gone. These shelves sure look weird at being empty, huh? This whole place does. Take the painting. You've always liked that picture, yes? It's the boss! I had them save it for you. Just a little something to remember this place by. Thanks, boss. You've done good work for us, kid. Honest, respectful work. Oh, and I almost forgot. Your favorite plane's still here for one more day before we move her. If you want to give her one last flight before then, it's all in the family. Oh, Mafia boss not so bad after all. Anything down here? So, what's the next step? With the airport closing down and all? Sure. Well, there's the freight flying job I applied for. I did an interview with them the other day. I think I've got a good chance at it. There's still a long way to go, but that will help me build some more flight hours. Wow. To think that you've actually come so far. Hold on, I gotta turn on the fan. It's getting hot as fuck in here. It feels like only yesterday we were still standing on that balcony. Thanks for giving me the kick I needed, by the way. Happy to have obliged. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Hey, any progress with that lady from the orchestra? Sophia? Well, we've been talking. Oh? She's okay with it? And? I don't know, I might try to ask her out on a date soon. But well, you know how I am with that stuff. Wanna help me prepare? Oh, I'm not sure if I'd be much help with those sort of things. But if you wanted advice, I'd say just work on making yourself more interesting, blah blah blah. Yeah, still a work in progress. She's okay with it? We haven't been talking as often lately, you know? Sometimes even when I'm here, you just do your own thing. I know. Sorry, it's just been so busy. The good kind though, right? Seems to me like you've got it together. Hey, you gonna take up that flight the boss offered? Barry said that there's a grass strip near the hill we used to go to, right? Might be a good time to try a landing there. Yeah. You coming along? Mm-hmm. Proceed. Note, drifted apart. Ooh, height weight. Okay, so they didn't die, I guess. Jeez, are they just spreading hibiscus seeds wherever they go? Memento. Oh, and a stretch. Hold on. And a posture check. Okay, I'm gonna stretch. I'll stretch with me. Stretching my arms. Stretching. Ooh, jeez, I just got a little dizzy. Stretching my leggies. Ooh, stretching the toes. And my back. And then do the posture check. There you go. Thank you, much needed. Okay, so the flight might be the last memory link. Let's go there. It's locked. Oh. It's locked. Then what the fuck did I come all the way here for? Where's the flight? Ow. Where's the flight? It's odd how such a simple wish of being happy could be tangled up. You sure didn't make it easy on us by being ambiguous with the details. Here, I got an idea. Permanent marker. There. Now let's go get paid. You moron, you can't just draw a smile a smile like that. Lips are red, not black. Good job, now he looks like an affectionate joker. We've almost burned through all the memories, haven't we? I guess. The vortex should be just up ahead. Good, maybe that'll help us get to the sort of what he wants. As if we don't know that already. Hmm? It's her, obviously. There's a reason she keeps on showing up. The guy's clearly got his childhood sweetheart on his mind, and he's been asking what ifs. He wants her, but he's got principles, so he knows he can't have her. Perfect equation for a sad, sad man who needs our help hacking the root of the problem. Are you suggesting to remove her? Well, if we do, you'd be the expert. But whatever happens, we'd have to change something. And in the end, she's the one who could alter the most anyhow. Colin himself said we should try to avoid changing things involving his family, right? And out of these memory, Faye's the only other to see that we keep coming back. So, I guess you're right. We can start with her and work our way up from there. But something still doesn't add up. Hello? The fuck? Could it be? It's me, Roxy. I'm here. Oh. killing her? No, for moving her from the memories and deleting her. How's it going in there? Awesomely, of course. How you doing? Did you bring the paperwork? Yep, I brought the paperwork, alright. I also brought Rob. What? I can't stand that guy. I can hear you. Hi, Rob. Hey. Anyway, you guys want to come out real quick to get the paperwork done? We're kind of on a roll here. Maybe we should just ask them to help us with the papers. Oh, by the way, Neil, I was gonna ask about the machine. I think I saw... I'm heading out. Get the forms ready for filling. Wait, what? You know the protocols, Eva. Colin's our patient now, and one of us has to check the forms. Yeah, but we've let others help before, and our headquarters never cared. Maybe we should have cared, Eva. Maybe we should have cared. When were you one for protocol? Anyway, get the last memory link while I'm gone, will ya? I won't take long. And call me when we're ready to go to the next memory. I don't want to miss it. Hey! Oh god, everything's so bright. What? Oh my god, this game is so much longer. You don't have to leave anymore. Sneaky, what? Yeah. So, let me get this straight. You took apart the whole machine because the maintenance department sucks butt? Look, it was the easiest way. Had I just left it to the company process, I would have never gotten it done. Much like this paperwork. Oh my gosh, I just realized you're talking and writing at the same time. That's amazing. I hope I didn't cause you to make a mistake. I'm so sorry. You know, sometimes even I can tell if you're being sarcastic, and that's saying a lot. Come to think of it, you actually remind me a bit of someone from this patient's memory. She's wacky and all over the place too. Oh? Bet I would have loved to meet her. I'm sure you would have. Too bad we're gonna have to do something about her. Anyhow, whoosh! The paperwork's done on site. Thanks for bringing in the docs, Rox. I'm gonna go check on Colin. Oh, you're just gonna get away like that? You might have fooled Eva and Rob, but did you think you could fool a fellow technician? I did a quick diagnostic earlier. Seems like you've done more than just removing the stabilizer. The machine you're using isn't even your official Sigmund equipment, is it? Because you registered your registered machine is back at headquarters in your office. Oh shit. I don't know what you're up to, but I'm gonna find out. Hey Rob, how's the situation looking? It's fine, I was talking with the medical doctor and... What's with the murderous atmosphere? Oh Rob, you tripping again? No, I am not, in fact, tripping again. Is everything going okay in here? Swimmingly. Neil was just gonna go check on Colin. Yeah, I'm gonna go check on Colin. Okay. Hey, about earlier. Never mind that. How's progress with the patient? Just swell. We've almost unlocked his entire lifeline. Then we'll just send a signal and bam, another job well done. Sounds like you've got everything under control. You bet. Hey, look, I still think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier. When I said I couldn't stand you, I swear it was only because I thought you were listening. Uh-huh, move along. This is strange. Yeah, same. I don't know how I feel about this game right now. Oh yes, the baby pigs. I love them. Huh. A whole lifetime of memories and we barely ran into any of these nice ones. Oh wait, I want to go upstairs. Hello, Sophia. You're out early. Just needed to take care of some things. I'm heading back soon. That's good. Bring up Colin's memories. Oh. Oh. Is it time for a poll? Might be time for a poll. I don't feel comfortable making this decision. Okay, hold on. Match poll. New poll. Bring up Colin's memories. Yes. No. I'm gonna give it 2 minutes so you guys can really think on it. To give a good thought. Give it some good thought. There's a lot of people outside right now. Oh, and there goes the doorbell. Yay, Miss Gibbons! Oh, so many peoples. I'm so sorry for my dog. I don't know what's happening right now. What the fuck's happening outside? I think one of my mom's neighbors just came by to get her some food. Yeah, I think everyone voted, so I might as well just that's what you get back, the dog. I'm just gonna end the poll now. And the results are yes. Okay. Yes. We're done connecting most of the past through Colin's memories, by the way. If you'd like, I could tell you about the things we found. I thought that would be considered confidential. Yeah, but you're his wife. I personally think you deserve to know. Thanks, but I'm okay. Aren't you at least a bit curious about the things we found? Sure, and there was a time when I'd have been dying to know every detail. But now, I don't think it matters much anymore. Perhaps, you know, some things I don't, maybe it even changed my view of things. Still, even then, it's just another incomplete piece of reality. And after a lifetime where all is said and done, I feel like the best I could do is simply stay with the reality I've come to peace with. Really? You made me do a poll for this. There is, however, something I wanted to ask, only because I feel like it's meant for me. Did you find anything about why Colin put this book here, and like this? No, I was actually gonna ask you about it. He's had it for a long time now, but he kept on replacing its pages. And now it's just filled with pieces of blank paper. If you find something about it that's meant for me, please do let me know. That's all I ask. Understood. I'll keep an eye out for you. Hey, wait. Dr. Watts, right? I know I haven't been the most welcoming, and you probably know why by now. But I know you're just here to do your job. So, thank you for helping him. Yeah, no hard feelings. Oh, closure. I do love that. I love how we skipped the wedding, by the way. We didn't even see them get married. Try to leave him be. Disturbances only make my job harder. Oh! He's not doing too hot. Ooh. Taking a breather, huh? Paperwork, mostly. How's he looking? Colin's okay so far, but you guys sure are stirring things up in there. Stirring things up? What do you mean? It's his brain activity. It's been abnormally high for a sedated patient. Try not to aggravate him too much in there. Wait, what? But we haven't done anything different compared to any other patient. Hey, I'm only telling you what I see. Anyway, just try to keep it in mind. I continue to monitor your status. Hey, may I talk to you in private for a moment? Well, yes. Alright, come on. No pull for that. Fuck off. What's up? There's something I wanted to ask you. It's about my father's wish and what you saw in there. You know that's confidential, right? Yeah, but... You must know what it's like being the family of a patient undergoing this procedure. To be honest, my mother was always against it, and I wasn't a big fan either. But if father were to take on a new life's worth of memories, well, knowing what and why would at least help me come to terms with it. So please, could you tell me? Oh my god! I might as well do another poll. I'm going to just do another poll, because... I'm just gonna do another poll, leave me be. I'm not gonna decide this. Y'all are gonna be held accountable. You get 1 minute. Go, 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 go. Oh lord. I feel like, yes, he's allowed, he should know, but also the patient said he shouldn't, you know? I don't know. It's very... it's very two-sided for me. I love how Nutty Chuck is like a pimp Anka, by the way. Hey, I only followed the poll. The poll said yes. Reveal info about Colin. You know, your father actually wished for something completely unremarkable. He just asked to be happy, that's all. I guess he certainly isn't, huh? Well, you shouldn't look at it that way. People are always gonna have cravings and longings for what-ifs. Why is he Pimp Anka? He was the blue elephant. Is he not? I don't know. Stream avatars made him Pimp Anka. He's just curious about the grass on the other side of the fence, that's all. As humans are. I suppose so. But hey, he really did ask for you and your mother to stay as part of his new life. Hope that helps, for what it's worth. Thanks, Doc. Good luck with the rest of it. I hope something works out. We'll do what we can. I feel like we're gonna regret that decision. Might just be me. He's not gonna hear me like this. I need to use the machine. Maybe I should check in with Eva first. Then check in with Eva. I have to eat 3,400 calories a day. That's gonna be tough. You think that's tough. I don't think it's tough. View connection status. External neural connections 1. Operative profile Dr. Eva Rosaline. Established communication. Hey Eva, do you hear me? Neil? Yep, how's it going in there? Just trying to find the last memory link. Still? There was only one left. Yeah, I don't know. I've looked everywhere. But the scan shows there's one more here somewhere. I'm gonna find it. Are you done with the paperwork? Well, damn it. Where are my pills? Neil? I better not have left them in the car again. Hey, you still there? Sorry, I'm not finished with the paperwork yet. How long does it take to file the signs on papers? It's almost ready. I'll come back as soon as it's done. Alright, just make it quick. Shouldn't take that long to get to the car and back. Pills? Also, if I eat 5 tubs of Ben Jerry's a day, but I don't want diabetes. Hey, I don't eat 5 a day. I eat 1 in the weekend. This is nice. Ooh, can we bother the fucking neighbor now as Neil? Aww. Too bad. Hey, mister. I knew you'd come by here. Oh, it's you again. Thanks for kicking Amber's doll into the pond for me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, is that your mother? It's okay. I hope you traumatized that child. Oh, she's been picking on my potato for years. I think it's time she learned her lesson. And now that I got an even smaller potato, I was really starting to worry about the future. You named your other kid Potato too? Of course not. Don't be silly. It's just a nickname. His real name's Spud. Oh, by the way, the front desk man said you hate to visit old man Colin. You know Colin? Yeah, he once literally beat up Amber for me. Did I use that word right, Mom? No, dear, you meant figuratively. Oh, aw. Well, what if? So anyway, last week Colin gave me his leftover jar of lemon juice. I haven't seen him since then, though. Could you please give it back to him? Wait, lemon juice? What for? To write spy messages, of course. Oh my god! Oh my god! The book isn't blank. It's not blank. It's invisible ink. I've already written 2 secret letters to Spot for when he can read good. Old man Colin said he was already done using it, so I could borrow the whole jar if I wanted. Oh. Huh, lucky me. So, could you give the jar back to Colin? Well, I don't think Colin needs it anymore. You could probably keep it. Wowie, thanks. I'm gonna write a letter to myself. Okay, Potato, it's time to head back home. Aw, alright. Eva, are you calling from the machine? Yeah, at least this function's still working normally. Hey, listen, I think I might have figured out Colin's book with the blank pages. That's not important right now. I need you to check something for me. What? Bye! Is everything going okay in there? Did you find the last memory link? No, are you at the computer? I can be. Good, could you run a record and search on Faye and check for any aviation accident? You think she was in a plane crash? I just want to rule the possibility of something out. I'll send you her extracted profile. There's enough data even without the last name. Let me know when you have the result. Okay. No, this man needs his pills. Hello? Hey, Rox, you're still on your laptop, right? Yep. I just forwarded a profile to you. Mind helping me run a record check? Sure. Mind telling me what you're up with the machine? Okie dokie, Loki Pokey. It's settled then. I'll call you back with the results. Yikes. Okay, let's get those pills quick. Oh my god, he's so smart. I never would have thought of that. Mill getting all the stars. Oh my fucking god, let me get the pills! Hey Eva, I'm still working on the... Neil, can you hear me? Yeah? Hello? Are you there? I'm right here. What is it? Neil, if you can hear me. Listen, I don't think she... Eva? You still there? Weird. The call must be malfunctioning. I'll fix it as soon as I get back. I am so confused, please. Oh my god, I want the title. Little Star Roomba. Oh my god, I'm so confused. Get to the fucking car. Get your pills. Wait a minute. Huh? That's a nice bike. Sure wish I had one like that. Oh my fuck. Eva, what happened earlier? No, it's Roxy, you silly putty. Oh. So how's the record search going? Oh, it's going just great. Actually, no, it's not great at all. Well, what Rob is saying is that it depends on your perspective. What? It's a yes or a no question. Did she die in a plane crash or not? Well... So here's a great part. There's no plane crash to her record, so you won't have to worry about that. Jeez, why didn't you just say so? A simple no would have sufficed. Well, that's not all, though. The thing is, not only is there no plane crash, there's nothing else to her record either. In fact, there is no record of Faye. As in no record available to the public domain? As in no record in existence anywhere. Okay, we can... Wait, okay, but who was on the bike then? Like, what was the purpose of the bike? What was the purpose of the person on the motorcycle? And the purpose of the person on I'm so confused. We've checked the cumulative public record, the private ID network, databases even. Well, even a few places that we technically don't have access to. Still, there's no record of her for anything. No death, not even birth. Oh. Oh. So unless Colin's got some extreme form of distortive amnesic condition, he doesn't, I checked. Yeah, so... Oh, sorry, I got another call. Hello? Oh my god, this is so confusing. Go back. Take your pills and fucking go back. Hey, Aki, you can't call it yet. We don't know for sure yet. Even if it was just someone like me. We don't know for sure yet, so don't act like you know yet. Hey, where are you two going? She might have deleted all records of herself. You know? You never know. Company call. We got another patient going live across town. Yeah, gotta hop. Sorry, Neil. Night call, huh? Should've taken a nap. We're all used to it by now. Seems like you've got a handful to sort out yourself, huh? Yeah. If what we yielded means what I think it means, you might be in for a tricky evening. At least from our experience, patients capable of that tend to be rather peculiar cases. I've read the patient's case, by the way. Care for a word of advice? Well, you're probably gonna give it anyway, so... I don't know the details of Colin's life, but this reminds me of a case we've done. Just try to remember that making someone happy isn't only about finding the answers. It could also be about shaping the question. Anyhow, good luck. By the way, don't think you're getting off the hook easy. After this is done, you've got some explaining to do, don't you? And it's gonna be so much fun. See ya, I'm looking forward to it. Oh wait, something just occurred to me. Although I'm not sure why yet, I do know that you removed the machine stabilizer. With the patient's subconscious being narrow-wired to the system's processor, well, I hope you got a backup plan if he's able to get around its single-thread firewall. Neil, I think you just fucked yourself. Okay, she's not here anymore. I think Neil might have just fucked himself. Oh, he's bad. Oh, he's getting bad. Hey, I think I saw your partner spasming just then. Is something wrong? Of course not. We got this. Don't worry. I'm going back in there now. Okay, I'm counting on you. Hey, Sophia, I think I found... We can talk later. Please, head back in there for now. Seems like something's gone wrong. Okay. Personal memory traversal? Yes. Get me in there! What the fuck is happening? No, he's not dead yet. His heart rate's still up. Eva? Look! He's still got his heart rate. Where the fuck is Eva? Probably best not to provoke anything before figuring out what's going on. I should find Eva first. Does Faye peek at you when you turn your back? I don't know. It's very confusing. Oh my god, she does. She does. She's aware. Wait, something's different about that Colin's avatar. Wait, I'm so confused. That's so weird. Oh my god, she follows. That still doesn't mean she's imaginative, Aki. I will fight you on this until we get actual proof. Let's not forget he fucked with the machine. Huh. The link to his timeline's overworld got unlocked. Even if Eva's not here anymore, it'd be easier to look for her from there. Yeah, enter overworld. He fucked the machine, that sounds so wrong. He basically did. Oh, this is looking weird as fuck. What the fuck? This is so weird. There's 2 timelines. Eva, are you here? Every memory of Colin that we've pieced together so far. Gotta be in one of them. Yeah, but which one? The one in the middle? The vortex of the anomaly that's been bouncing us around. I guess it's near the memory left off at. Scan for activity. Personnel, Dr. Eva, not detected. Okay. Scan for activity. Not detected. Where could she be? Little sperm. Not detected. Not detected. Not here either. Not detected. What the fuck? Is she gone? Not detected. Dagnabbit, how can she be in the machine but nowhere in the memories? Unless... System, narrow down Eva's most recent position. Well, duh. Freaking Bermuda Triangle. Guess it's back to the crime scene. We can rotate. I'm not gonna rotate it just yet. System, load up all available recordings from here. I'm heading out. Get the forms ready for filling. Is she in Faye? Ooh. Wait, what? Flipping corn cobs. How can this one memory link be so hard to find? And that idiot sure is taking his sweet time. Wait a minute. Are you at a computer? Good, could you run a search on Faye and check for any aviation accidents? Blah, blah, blah. I just want to rule the possibility of something out. What the fuck? Neil, can you hear me? Hello? Are you there? Neil, if you can hear me. Listen, I don't think she's real. She's all in his head and something strange is happening. Hello? Say something. But her parents react to her though. Like, remember in the first memory we saw her? Her parents told her to go back into the balcony? Or off the balcony? What's happening? But they're not real either. How do you know that though? You. What did you do to Eva? What the fuck is this? Well, I'm off to the gym. Really? At this moment? Damn it, this isn't even freaking genre of patient I signed up for. What do you want? Leave. We can't leave. This is our job. Colin signed up for us to be here. He changed his mind. Leave. You don't belong here. Fine, you want to play hardball? Let's play freaking hardball. You may have the host's subconsciousness, but I'm still the admin of this world. I never thought I'd have to use this, but you never leave me no choice. It's time to show you my true power. Yeah. The fuck? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna. This gesture-controlled interface was a terrible idea. There you go. Yeah. Oh my god. You know what? I'm confused. I'm just gonna let the man be. What am I looking at? If you think I'm going to show mercy, you'd be sadly mistaken. Give up now and maybe I'll consider. Please leave. Dagnabbit. What just happened? This is so not what I would build that backdoor for. I guess even my code needs testing before practical use. Ugh, and what the heck happened to Eva? I need to go to the bottom of this. Note, Faye. Wait, I need to check that fucking note. Oh, shit. Not exactly the girl across the balcony. Oh, fuck. We gotta be fast. Yeah, this seems a little low on the list of priorities right now. Yeah, of course code needs testing. Bottom of this, but I'm right here. Any instance of Colin should get me back to the overworld. There's one here. System narrow down positions of rogue mental activity. She's split up everywhere. Where to even begin? Is she a virus? Might she be a virus? Let's start from the bottom, I guess. Or the top. I don't know. We'll start from the top. She's here somewhere. System, disable interactivity for all non-operators, including Colin. Wait a minute. This is the last acceptable memory where we saved a communicative copy of Colin. Not quite as bright as the real thing, but sure beats nothing at all. No, I'm still 100% convinced she was his imaginary friend, but because we are poking into his memories of this PC, she's invaded. Ah. Yeah, but they shouldn't be... Right, this one isn't a stable copy of him. But they shouldn't be aware of it, right? I don't feel like they should be aware of it. Even imaginary parts. I do feel like... it being a virus might be an option. What the fuck? Fuck, where is he? I don't see any other copies of him. Am I crazy? He's outside the car park. Oh, right! Oh, fuck. You're also so smart. Colin, can you hear me? Oh, you're back. Yes, listen, I need your help. Shit! What the? Hello? You locked down the one who created you. That? No, that's not the real Colin. That's merely a partial copy of him that you created. No, she should not have that much control. What the? What is this place? You tell me. What? Wait a minute. This is my unfinished interface. How are you even here? And where's Eva? Aki, you saying it over and over again still doesn't make you right. Why should I tell you? You were going to remove me from Colin's memories. We weren't necessarily gonna. You're here to do your job, are you not? You said yourself that you'd start with me, then work your way up. We only said that because we didn't know you could hear us. He's obsessed with him. Wait, that came out wrong. But listen, you need to believe me. I'm on the patient's side, not the contract. This is just a misunderstanding. We're here to do what's best for Colin, and you can work with us to make it happen. That does sound enticing. It would be nice if that were the case. But should I believe you? Well, let's see. No! Okay, hear me out. Access to current memory denied. Commencing forced reboot. Hey, wait, I'm the admin. Shit. Damn it, did my own system just elope with my patient's freaking imaginary friend? Okay, maybe. What if... Okay. Going further than the theory of imaginary friend, what if she was indeed at one point an imaginary friend, but then the system, or like the computer, corrupted her because he was messing with the computer, and then it became a virus. Could that be it? So how did you buy a ticket for that seat? I wasn't even here in the actual memory. Get it right. Or that she got into the PC when she heard they were gonna erase her. I don't know. This again. Hey, look over there. Fuck. Okay, it isn't fair that you're basically wired to the system's processor. Why won't you just give up and leave us alone? I know Colin signed the contract, but he only did it out of desperation. He didn't understand the consequences, but he does now. Listen, I don't know what you take us for, but we're here to help him. I mean, I don't know exactly how yet, but at least give us a chance. Just tell me where Eva is and give us the memory link so we can finish the job. Your colleague. To tell you the truth, I don't actually know where she is. And as for the memory link... You have to go through me. Shit. Do we fight? I can try fighting. I can try fighting. Okay, I'm seeing... You want her trust. No, I don't! She's keeping us from helping him. And she's literally the one who's saying she wants to fight, so... This is another poll time. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna fight. That was your choice, so be it. That's not fair, I can't even leave a mark on you. The fuck? There was no chance at all. I don't think he would have cared, even if he forfeited. Access to currently memory denied. Commencing force reboot. Okay, Mel, she is the one attacking us, though. We're not even doing anything. That was self-defense. Shit. Okay, next one. Come on. Hey. Not yet. You've been here since the beginning, haven't you? You've only had a glimpse of his life. Don't speak as if you know the beginning. Okay, bestie, this is getting real old real fast. Yeah, look, that paper plane thing was totally uncool. But what did you mean when you said you don't know where Eva is? I saw the footage. You were the one who locked her away. No. All I did was lock the communication channels and give her a scare. I don't know where she went afterwards. In fact, she disappeared soon after you returned. Disappeared? As in she unplugged from the machine? Yeah, she's no longer here. And if you don't leave too, well, I'm gonna make you leave. I think she was at some point real, or maybe a new name or so after the imaginary thingy. Wait, how are you even accessing my private programs like this? That wasn't what I was asking at all. Defend. Jump. Okay. You know what? Access to parent memory denied. What is this anymore? Okay, you know what? No more sympathy. Fuck that. Ugh. Did Eva really unprogram the machine? Maybe I should too. Wait, but if I'm not here either, Faye might even be able to reset our progress. I guess there's at least some use in keeping her busy. Reverse. Locked. No. How do... Good try, but I sure don't recall a poster looking like this. You look a little distorted, by the way. You try squeezing in there and looking the same. She's literally playing hide and seek with us. Look, we don't have a lot of time left. If Collins wishes to be fulfilled, we need you to work with us. Do you still not understand? Collins wishes to no longer stress. Collins' wish is no longer something you can grant him. His wish now is for you to be gone. What did you do? What? I didn't do anything. Unless... Eva? Hey, that wasn't so bad anymore. Wait a minute. Eva! Sweet, it's a Christmas miracle. Don't get ahead of yourself. Now we can fight, though. This again. I won't let you get to him. Yes, I know. Oh, she's not as strong anymore. Oh, she keeps healing up though. I don't like that. Bitch! There you go. Broke activity no longer detected in this map. Okay, we got it. Finally, something's working. Okay, I think we fixed this memory. Eva, are you here somewhere? The other ones are still inaccessible. We now have a chance to go against her. That's something, at least. That was you walking by here, wasn't it? That's none of your business anymore. Come on, you've lost your edge. That's quite the confidence for someone who just got lucky. There's still time. Work with us and we'll make the best of it. The best of this will be you leaving Colin alone. And I'll be the one making sure of that. Okay. Oh, I hate this one. I'm not good at this one. Yes. There you go. Whew. Splat. Road activity no longer detected. Love that. Booyah! That was way too close, honey. That's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. External patch installation initiated. What the? Is that you, Eva? Access to memory denied. Broke mental activity detected. This wasn't here before. Ooh. Time to find her. It's locked. Okay. She's probably gonna be outside again. Eva! Oh, hydrate. Thank you! Eva, there you are. Hey. Where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you. Did you see Faye around here? Don't worry, I took care of her. Already? What did you do? Oh, and sorry about the mess here. I probably should have cleaned up. You know, I've been thinking that we should just leave. Wait, what? The patient clearly doesn't want us here. We should respect his wishes. What are you talking about? The patients don't always know what they really want. You, of all people, should know. Wait a minute. Aww. I guess it's no use. I should know by now you aren't just gonna leave. I really don't know what to do anymore. But I have to keep going. Even if it just stalls you. Oh, fuck. Okay, wait, hold on just a minute. What the fuck? She's in Eva. She copied Eva. Whoa, these clouds sure aren't as fluffy as they look. Excuse me? You've gone on for long enough. But this is where your trespassing ends. Okay. What the fuck? Oh. Quick, Mill, get Andy. Shoo. Tornado punch. Look, we don't have to do this. Then forfeit. Why are you still here? You know what? For an imaginary character, your attacks are kind of vanilla. Okay, I can't do much. Rudog? The shoe didn't do any damage. Look! What the? Oh! Oh! Alright. Nose laser? Question Rudolph. Rocket dog. Okay, she's definitely gonna kill me with one less hit. I shouldn't have defended. Oh, never mind. Haha, bye. Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah. There you go. What are you doing behind me? Well, that was a hoot. I beg to differ. Oh shoot, Rudok's still up there. I forgot to thank him. But why did you help? Why did he help me? Shouldn't y'all made up by being? Shouldn't y'all made up beings act in unison of Colin's subconsciousness? Maybe even Colin himself isn't always so sure of what he wants. But so what? With all that you tempt him with, it's no surprise that he got lost. That's okay though. You may not know what he wants, but I know what he needs. Look, you may be a part of his mind, but clearly you don't speak for his entirety. Could it be that you're wrong? I mean, no offense, but you aren't much more than that incomplete copy of Colin back there. In fact, I'm not even sure if there's a point in talking to you right now. After all, you're just an eternal figment of his imagination that never even existed. Perhaps so, but is that any different from what you're doing here to do? Eva! Hey, sorry I had to head out for a moment there. He's all in Colin's head, by the way. Yeah, I'm intimately familiar with the fact by now. But what were you doing? You just bailed out on me. I was out administrating sedatives to curb Colin's brain activity. Not sure how his mental process could override us, but it was getting out of hand. So that wasn't a Christmas miracle after all. It took a while to work out the dosage, as we still need his brain functioning. Seems like it's working though. The effect should be sinking in more now. Wow, just what have you been dealing with over here? Don't ask. What the heck is that? Just some new code Roxy sent me. She said she saw issues with the machine earlier and knew we'd be in trouble. Wrote a patch in the car while Rob was driving, apparently. Pff, show off. Did she say anything else about the machine? Aside from you doing a crappy job with self-preparers? No, not like there was much time to talk. Actually, I'm still not sure if Colin is stable enough for this to work yet. Huh, I didn't expect it to be locked down for good this soon. You must have tired Colin out quite a bit. Well, it was hard fought. Whatever it was, good thing this worked. I doubt we'd have time for a retry. I do have some questions for you about this incident, though. But those can wait until the case is done. The effects of the sedative is temporary. We have little time as it is. Come on, let's move on already, while we still can. This might just be the most hassle we've ever gone through for a single memory link. What is it? Oh, it's just something she said earlier. The whole thing was messed up. Did she turn freaking ghastly on you too? Yeah, but that's not what I meant. Never mind. Let's just get going and chat later. Yes, please. Prepare. Okay. There you go. Sorry, hard thinking. Yeah. What are you doing? Activate it. Backing up its data for applied selection. Data backup complete and stored to repository. The fuck? That took a while. Weren't you right behind me? Just to clean up the mess back there. Well, let's go and see what we find at the vortex of this all. I have a guess. Didn't exactly stick the soft landing there, huh? Not like I had much practice on the actual grass field. Oh, hydrate. Grass strip. Okay. Very confusing, all of it. So, you think this is a case of schizophrenia? Well, with that, the patient usually has trouble actively distinguishing delusion from reality. But in this case, I get the feeling that it's actually well aware of it. Still can't say for certain, but I'm leaning towards some kind of defense mechanism instead. The more curious question is how she's able to materialize here so vividly. You think she's still able to see us? Hard to say, but she shouldn't be able to interfere for now, at least. This seems to be just a normal memory playback. Shouldn't be able to interfere for now. Where am I going? What you waiting for? Come on. Haven't you ever heard of the phrase stop and smell the rose? There are flowers on top of the hill too, you know. I'll race you there. There they are. Hey, I was thinking, it's a little windy today. Maybe we should come back some other time instead. Oh, don't be such a downer. We're practically already here. Hey, remember when we played Catch Me If You Can? What the fuck's happening? The wind? If it wasn't there a moment ago. Okay, what is the matter now? Let's just rest here for a while. Again, you barely walked any steps. Hey, I'm the one who has to carry this thing uphill. Oh, I just thought you'd have gotten stronger by now, that's all. Jello got bigger too, you know. Just come and sit here with me for a bit, will you? Do you remember the first time we came here? Which first time? The second one, I guess? The one where I tried to race you up the hill? Oh yeah, that was a dumb move. You sure were excited to take me up there, though. Yeah, it had been a while since I took anyone there. It's still one of my favorite places. I've always liked how it overlooked the city. It really has been a while, hasn't it? I'd rather miss going there. So why are you hesitating? Hmm? We're mere steps away from there, you know? Why are you stopping every step along the way? Stop kidding yourself, Colin. You're not tired and it's not the wind. We've already come so far. You know as well as I what we have to do. What the fuck? I don't think they should jump at a cliff, Mel. The first time we came here. That was the first time I accompanied you to play the skills too, wasn't it? Yeah, it helped. Still does, actually. Well, no one likes to practice their skills alone. But you could never actually hear what I was playing, could you? Nice up here today. It always is. You don't have to leave anymore. I can fly now. Wherever you go, I can go with you. You really are stubborn, aren't you? Don't you think you're getting a bit too old for me to stay? People would laugh at you if they knew. They can laugh all they want. I don't care. You made me who I am today. I learned to fly because of you. I kept playing the cello because of you. You taught me to practice skills. No, Colin. I can't teach you anything you don't know, nor can I make you do anything you don't want. Maybe all you really wanted was for someone to be there. Even if it was just someone like me. I know it's mesmerizing here, Colin. But you've been spending so much time with me and imagining what couldn't be. Don't you think you're forgetting what actually is and all that could be? Sometimes stepping out of this little world we've made is the only way to notice and appreciate all the beautiful things all around you. There's shapes in the clouds if anyone didn't notice yet. I just don't want to be alone. Sure, if I go, you'll be alone at times even when you don't want to be. But it's all part of growing up, and it's all part of life. It's what makes fleeting moments with loved ones treasured and our memories precious. It's also what drives you to seek out what you wouldn't find if you just stayed here with me. There's a lot out here, just waiting for you, Colin. I can't promise it will always be good, but I know you won't find all that you need living only in these pages of yours. You brought me into this world, I won't forget that. And while some things are meant to stay, some are only meant to carry you so far. There's the pilot hat. Or from the berry. In my own way, you know I will always be there to protect you. And whatever comes, if it's something we could do, then it's something you could do. What do you say, Colin? Are you ready? I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for it to end. I don't care what you are or aren't. You are my first real friend. Hey, this doesn't have to be the end for us. One day, you might look back and realize how fast this precious life has passed you by. And on that day, I'll come back once more. We'll talk like how we used to talk, and you'll tell me about your day. No, about your life. You tell me about what a happy life you've had and all the nice memories you've made. I might not have such a happy life, you know? You're such a downer, you know that? Have a little faith in yourself, Colin. Of course you will. I know you will. It may take a long time and it may take a lot of work and effort. But when that day comes, I know you'll have a lot of happy memories to share. It's almost time. How much have you written in the book by now? You've replaced the pages so many times, huh? I must talk a lot. Sorry about that. Now that I'm going, perhaps you could finally spare more pages for other things. It's your book. You don't have to always write about me anymore. Just like life, right? Same book, built with all kinds of different pages as it should be. Take care of yourself, alright? Hey. I still haven't said goodbye yet. You already have, Colin. A long, long time ago. Aww. She never came back, did she? Guess not. I wonder if she's a cause or an effect. Hmm? As in, do you think Colin's unhappy because she never came back again? If Colin only wanted to see her again, I doubt he would have needed to call us. Yeah, so perhaps her absence at the end meant that he was already unhappy by then. Back to square one. This place is destabilizing again. We don't have much time left. Let's move. We have to make do with what we have. Wait, do we even know what we're doing with him yet? I have a few ideas to try, but we still need to link the mementos first. Let's get back to the overworld and figure things out while we do that. Alright. What the heck? Wait just a... I think she broke free. In my own way, I will always be there to protect you. Neil, it's taking you so long. This place is falling apart. There's no time to wait for him. Connect Colin's live. Oh. The book. Oh my fucking god, everything has to be connected? The fuck? There you go. I think that's all of them, but... Was that a... What's happening? This game is really starting to confuse me. What is this place? Okay. Memories? There's memories. They're falling apart. The right one. But in the blink of an eye, suddenly there's no more time. And I find myself here, just like everyone else. I just want to feel like I've done enough in this world before I go, you know? That's why we're here, Colin. Tell us your regrets, what it is that you want us to fix, okay? Okay? He really is falling apart, isn't he? Oh, he's so bad right now. Call them. But when you go through the procedure and live that new life, just hold on to something from here. Not like that, Fia. I won't forget about you. Go back and go down. Yes, I know, Mill. I want to check everything. I know what I'm doing. We only have so little time in this life, and we'd never be able to do all we want. No matter what we do, there will always be other things that we want to try, other paths to take. I gotta check everything. Just in case. Did it spill on your dress? Hey, just one more excuse to jump into the lagoon. You know, we don't have to waste all that lemon juice. Have you ever tried riding with it? Lemon juice? No. Why? They're prepared to be mind blown by some elementary school magic. Get this. It's invisible ink. Invisible ink? Yep, the writing appears in color only when you heat the paper up. Come on, I'll show you. Let's write something with it. It's been a while since I've written. Well, never too late to start again. How about a letter? To who? Each other, of course. We could write about the trip. How did she not remember about the invisible ink of the book? It's been kind of a journey, hasn't it? And at the end of it, we could show each other what we wrote of it all. How did she not remember the ink herself? Why was this not part of that memory earlier? How would you even consider? Why would you toss aside everything we have for something make-believe? I'm not tossing anything aside. How do I get away from here? We all have regrets, but be it righting a wrong or a dream long past. At Sigmund Corp, we give you that second chance to make things right. Because with our help, it's never too late. Wait, these don't seem like just randomly scattered memories. Could it be that the sedative is wearing off? You are different, even from the man you were when I first met you. You're no longer aloof, you know? When you're here, you're actually here. Okay. It feels like we're avoiding all of the memories with Faye in it. Am I the only one who's noticing that? I knew it's mesmerizing here, Faye spoke after a pause, shifting her gaze back up to the sky. But you've been spending so much time with me and imagining what couldn't be. Don't you think you're forgetting what actually is and all that could be? Okay, look, I got it. I got your message. You hear me? I know you're still here. You can come and get me now. Okay. Damn it, I really thought it was her. Oh, wait, is that really the only way to... There he goes. The gaps in between and the reality. Where the hey have you been? I figured it out, Eva. I figured out the impossible. I mean, it took an unholy amount of spoon feeding, but I guess that's what it takes when we're on the inside of it. What are you talking about? Yes, just what are you talking about? The sedative, it wore off already? You don't sound too happy about it. We're here to help Colin, and you're the mental process that's in the way. Well, lucky for you, that can be amended now, can it? So, looks like we're about out of time. If you're going to erase me for good, you might as well hurry. No, we're not going to erase you. We're going to erase us. Wait, what? Colin never needed our service, Eva. He already had her. The ability to change his reality, to live in a different world. One that filled the gaps of what he wanted, all in his head. He is what we do, Eva. And yet, she left. She left, which could have only meant one thing. What you're trying to imply. No, that can't be right. What we do is different from just this. How is it different? Because there's more to it. There's more to what we do. We fulfill wishes. We give meaning to people's lives. What we do, it has to be more than just that of an imaginary friend. It's a lot more elaborate, for sure. But for someone who had to fight just to let go of a fantasy and embrace reality, maybe our existence was merely an unwelcomed amplifier. A reminder of that make-believe, the imaginary, and the endless possibilities that make reality seem less than what it is. Hey you two, things aren't looking good with the patient. I don't know what you're up to, but you might want to get out of there. And by might, I mean me too. After all that, huh? I guess none of this even matters anymore. There's no way we'd still have the time to implement any actual changes. No, you might not have the time. But what about her? She's already linked to the machine's interface, right? Without us, all procedures will be internalized, so much could be done in a fraction of a moment. Suggesting giving sole control of the machine to a mental process of the patient? The ethical implications of that, it hasn't been done for good reasons. It hasn't been done because no patient has had a chance like this. Besides, what's our alternative? Just leave and mark this as a write-off? But what about legal complications and the contract? It says, oh come on Eva. When has a contract stopped us? Guys? Go on, I'll be right behind. Don't say I never trust you. Why are you doing this for us? Well, if I were calling in on my last breath, I trust you over two strangers in white coats, right? Strangers, huh? Your colleague was right about one thing. There's more to what you do than just playing God with people's memories. You've been there for just a day, yet in all of his lifetime, no one else has truly seen the world through his eyes like you have. And well, you're kind of the first I've been able to meet too. In some silly way, maybe that's a part of what Colin really wished for. It was one heck of a meet and greet, that's for sure. Full admin access transfer to unknown credential Faye. You gonna be alright? It's a little nervous, I guess. Well, given the circumstances, I'd say that's pretty alright. Hey. Do you think that in some ways I've truly existed? Well, for what it's worth. I think all our memories and everything in it can be nothing but the fiction we tell ourselves. Good luck out here. Colin's counting on you. His blood pressure is dropping, vital signs are fading fast. I think he's letting go. Oh, she's giving him a kissy. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry for your loss. Please take all the time you need. I'll be in the living room with the paperwork. When they're ready, I'll let them know. Oh. Always a little stark, isn't it? Seeing it like this after just being in there. It is what it is. I'm just a little cold. It felt warmer in there. What we did back there, do you know if it worked? Hard to say. I'll try to dig through the data afterwards, but it's never been done like this before. I don't know how coherent it'd be. Guess we got another mess of a report or what, right? We can take care of that when the dust settles. In the meantime, there's a big ass fly in my room. I just remembered something. So, did you succeed? There was a complication. We tried to cope with something unorthodox, but I'm not sure if we'll ever know what really happened in those last moments. Hey, Sophia said you got a lighter? Yeah?
I never stood up very tall. I think my voice was fairly small. But there were times I'd want to shout, though my thoughts weren't sorted out. So I'd stumble and I'd fall. I learned to fly because of you. So if you left, I could go too. And everything you saw in me, that's what I wanted to be. Did I make it after all? All the grass on the other side, is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away. As we dream and as we grow, we have to learn to let things go. But let the wonder never fade, though we've turned 10,000 pages, flying high or stuck below. I've searched for meaning amidst doubt. I finally figured that part out. And all the stories inside me feels like I'm bursting at the seams. And you're here after all. All the grass on the other side, is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday
Hi, I'm not okay. I cried. But I didn't want to ruin the moment, so I put myself on mute. Looking for something, old timer? It's been a while, huh? A long while. You haven't changed much. And whose fault is that now? Listen, I wish it were under better circumstances, but I know. I wish I still had the time to tell you all about what's happened since then. It's okay. I was there. I'm only here to say goodbye. Just tell me one thing, though. Do you still have any regrets? Yeah, I have a lot of those. But that's okay. The chances I missed, the mishaps, and all that I wish I had, well, they were all still a part of it. They made way for all that I do have. What I do have, I wouldn't trade for anything else in the world. That's all I wish to hear. Go on, they're waiting for you. It's time to go home. Hey, Colin? Sorry I had to leave back then. Thank you for having been there, even when nobody else was. Ugh. Aww. Well, that was an experience. Oh my lord. Oh. I was so enthralled in this game that I forgot to take my meds. Hold on. Oh. Well. Oh, I got an achievement called Wish Granted. You know, of my series, To the Moon is still my favorite, but this one is definitely an experience as well. To say the least. I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm very happy I played this one. Yeah, these games, they pull at your heartstring, man. They pull at your heartstrings in, like, all the right ways. Oh, man. Hey, Dean! Special thanks to my grandparents and family, the Freebird Games online community, and supporters. If there's another fucking in memory of bullshit in here, I'm gonna cry. Again. That was it, wasn't it? Ooh, bonus scene. No fair when you mute the ugly cry. I was just having sniffles. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as To the Moon, to be fair. To the Moon had that extra little memory of like watching Markiplier's 6 million subscriber special, you know? Sup? Where are you? Am I Scotch drinking home? You said you'd be here. I said I'd visit like we always do, not attend a funeral. When was the last time we even did that? I know, but I just thought we owe it to him after. Dr. Rosaline, we're about to start. Go on, I'll get my turn. Alright, enjoy your scotch. You know it. Now, where were we? Ooh, not looking sketchy at all, Neil. I asked you to not hack my lock. Switching to digital was a terrible idea. Why didn't you just keep both locks on? Taking a bit, Rob. I don't know why she even got you involved. Look, we don't have long. Are you guys still in or not? You betcha. So, is that the solution you were talking about? Yeah, that's her. Okay. Yes, I did all of those. No, we didn't do a bird story! Wait, he's gonna use Faye? Yeah, probably. I didn't do bird story yet, but I do have bird story. I forgot about that. But they're probably gonna use Faye, yeah. Okay, escape. Okay. So that was Finding Paradise. That was a moment. That was the moment. Oh wow. I forgot about a bird story, all about it. I forgot all about it. I don't have it installed, but it looks like Colin? Like the boy looks like Colin. Oh my god, I think it is. Well, when you clicked escape, you popped up on my Steam. I'm still down to do a bird story when I have it installed, because I know from experience after watching, you know, Andy Mills stream that if you try and download something during a stream, it's not gonna go well. Oh my fucking god. Phasmo has an update queued already. Don't do it during, no. We can check. I can check real quick if Phasmo works. We can do that. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that anyway. But then it's the question, if it works in solo, does it work in multiplayer? I'm hoping so. Another update? Yeah, another update. Like, just now. I can check patch notes. But I think I'll have to install it first. I don't know yet. Wait, I can't even play it until I updated it. Well, okay. Guess we'll have to test next time. I'm gonna test it sometime during a stream, just to be sure. Or just stream it, just, you know, to check it out. But we've already been going for 3 hours, so we've been busy. Oh, I'm so glad to have finished Finding Paradise. But the next stop is gonna be a bird story. I'm gonna install that one. And then I'm gonna buy Imposter Factory, because that's one of their new games. and from what I heard from his Geebus, it's very different from what we played. But I'll be sure to get that one, and then eventually we will test drive Phasmophobia. I also still gotta play What Remains of Edith Finch. I know people still wanted me to do that one, so we might have to do a poll eventually. Or just finish the first RPG games and then go to What Remains of Edith Finch. But I hope you guys will be there for me along the ride. I would gladly appreciate that. I already appreciate you guys being here on such short notice. Couldn't have asked for a better community. And better friends, of course. Makes me really happy. Anytime I can. I appreciate it. Maybe I should do it more during the day so you can actually join as well. Instead of doing it like at the dead of night for myself. This makes me very happy. So glad to have you guys. But I am gonna end the stream now because I'm very tired. I'm just gonna wait, can we rate someone? I wanna rate someone. I keep forgetting to do that. Like not on purpose. Keep forgetting. None of my friends are alive though. And I'm a little scared of streaming someone randomly. Unless Killed has someone. The only reason I'm free now is I have to shop in an hour or I have to sleep. Oh, very fair. Yeah, no, none of my friends are alive, so I don't have anyone to raid unless any of you have good people to raid, then please do let me know. And no one in the AM to raid. Yeah, I thought so. Little see it, but as always next time. And don't worry, I will start keeping up my schedule again starting Monday. I'm so sorry. Oh. Well, that was a lovely stream. Even on such short notice. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. And I hope to catch more of you. Oh, there's a star. I forgot to see the star. I do appreciate all of you. Rape me, it goes live. JK. Is today even your stream day? I don't even know that. I do appreciate all of you, but have a nice weekend, have a great Easter. And, you know, just enjoy yourself, have a nice, you know, glass of whiskey, or what was the thing called? Amaretto without the Amaretto. Amaretto sour without the Amaretto. Amazing person who I know you should rate. Little Chiquita, they are alive right now. Bye bye everyone, I appreciate all of you. Have a great weekend and a great Easter.